Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to a channel update video. It is, as of recording, it is September 2024. Um, let's see. So at this time, last time I updated a video was 5 months ago, like around the April time frame. So the reason I haven't uploaded videos much is like stuff happened, real life stuff happened, and I just um I had I just had to it was a lot of things. I'll go let's go over the stuff on what happened. I want to share with you guys kind of, what happened and over the last 5 months or so, and kind of go from there. But don't worry, I will be uploading videos again. In fact, I will be uploading videos for the Halloween uh, yearly event I usually do, where I try to upload scary games or Halloween themed type games. So I will be doing that this year. And um, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what's been going on. Okay. And this is just a down and dirty slideshow presentation here. That's all. So here we'll do this. So this is from my bathroom sewer pipe. We live in an older house. The house is like um over 50 years old, and we have cast iron sewer pipes in our bathrooms, and just basically anywhere like in the sink, like in the kitchen and everywhere, anywhere where the water goes down into the sewer, the pipes are cast iron, and that's what they used back then in the late 60s, 70s. I think even up to the 80s they used cast iron pipes. Problem with cast iron pipes is they corrode and age, and they go bad. Um, this one has a big freaking hole in it. How we turned so we had to get these replaced. What happened was is that we had a bad plug in one of our bathrooms. I could not get it out. I called the plumber. They went in with uh I call it a roto rooter. I forgot the term of it. Like electronic snake that goes in. That could go in deep, and it pulled out some weeds. So they got their camera technician in, looked in down, and yeah, we had weeds coming in through the pipes, through cracks in the pipes and whatnot. And we just had to get the pipes replaced. And that took some time in doing. Um, uh, yeah, and that took some time in doing to get the money and the finances. We ended up getting a second loan on our mortgage, and it took a while for that money to come through, and we had to basically replace those pipes, and it was not an easy thing to do. We hired contractors to do it. They dug into our bathrooms here, and these are the pipes that they took out, and basically they had to trench, from the bathrooms out to into our backyard where the main sewer pipe was at, or is at, and it was just it was just depressing. It was depressing. So this is one of our bathrooms, and you can see where they trenched it out here, and then this is the so yeah, this is the other side here. This is our walk-in shower, and yeah, so they had to dig under, replace all that. Here's the after pictures. Here, no, 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 no. Sorry. So, and this is the trench in our backyard, hooking up to the main sewer pipe. Let's see here. Yeah. So this was the old pipe, which went basically underneath the house. They went out straight from the bathrooms and basically around. We This is our patio room here, which we closed off and made to like what we call an Arizona room. But they trenched it from the bathrooms around the house, so it's more easier access. And they put in some clean outs here. And of course, you're hearing the birds and the dogs probably. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, but anyway. So yeah, so this is so this is where they connect the sewer pipe here. All right, let's go. So this is the after picture. This is one side of the bathroom, and this is the sink on the other side after all the remodeling. All right, then what else? All right, and then we also got a new puppy. Um, can you guess which one is the puppy? If you guess this one, you are correct. Yes. So we got this is our three dogs here. This one is the oldest. She's 6. This is the second oldest. She's 5. And this is the puppy. She's about 7 months, 7 or 8 months old now. And man, I can tell you the dynamic changed when we got this new puppy. First, we had just these two. And this one, she liked to play with her toys and whatnot and would try to play with this one. And this one is pretty much like, oh, get off me. I don't want to play. Or I only want to play when I want to play. And then my wife was like, "Oh, you want a another dog to play with? Well, we'll get you another dog here." So we got this dog. She met the people through social media that had puppies, and um apparently this one's a full bred not Chihuahua, a full bred Shih Tzu. And where these two, they have some Shih Tzu in her. Like this one, her dad was a Shih Tzu, but her mom was like a French Poodle, I believe, or a Poodle type dog. She's a good old mix. She's a very nice dog. You know, and then but spoiled. My wife calls her Fifi because she's kind of like like little princess. This one, we suspect is a mix as well. You could tell. But she has some Shih Tzu, but we don't know what the other mix is. We're guessing like a bulldog because when you don't see it here, but when she stands like kind of like a bulldog would stand, where her joints like these joints here I'm pointing to, like similar to our elbows. Like she would put those out, kind of like a bulldog would, kind of puff up her chest. And when she smiles, she has like that underbite where these two teeth are showing underneath. So she has that bulldog look, like some sort, like a mix type thing. But I don't know. We don't know, but we know they both have some Shih Tzu in them, but they don't. So apparently this one's a full bred. And my and she is a terror. She is like a big giant child basically, you know. And I meant to put in a picture of baby Huey in from Looney Tunes, and I forgot to do it. Google baby Huey if you don't know who he is, but he's basically like a giant baby chicken with a big diaper, but he's like the size of an adult basically. And um, that's what she is. She's like a big baby, but runs around, bites everything, chews up everything. And my even though, but you know what, my wife did a heck of a job training her, and they're uh, outside. They go to the restroom outside, but they're indoor dogs, but they know how to go outside to do their business, and then they come back in and all that stuff. And my wife did a good job training her. She is housebroken, and but we're just trying to get her past that chewing phase now because I think she's teething, and that's where we're at there. And of course, she needs lots of attention. The two dogs still need lots of attention because whenever you bring a new dog in, you still gotta give attention to the old dogs, otherwise they feel left out. And it's just a big old dynamic there. And whenever this dog acts up, we tell her, "Yep, it's your exotic dog, babe. Your exotic dog. You sure." And I hope my wife thinks long and hard before getting another puppy, because it's just a lot of work training a puppy. All right, let's see what else we got. So this is the puppy by herself. And yeah, we did cut the dog's hairs short, like for the summertime, because we do live in Phoenix. It gets up to 114. Even though they're inside dogs, it's still pretty hot. They go outside to do their business, and see all this garbage here. She brings all that in. She brings twigs and sticks and chews on them and all that stuff. And yeah, she's a terror, but hopefully she'll outgrow it soon. Okay. Next, what are we doing next? Okay. And then another project I started was trying to sell my comic book collection. Um, so this is me going through my first box, and trying to sell. So this is a long box here of comic books. It holds like about 200-ish comic books, and I have six of these to sell. I collected these comics during the 80s and 90s, and of course, these comics you see are like from the 70s, which you go. I bought these at a comic book store back in the day. So I I have a decent collection of Marvel. Most of them are Spider-Man. Uh, Others are Avengers. What else do I have? Avengers. Not a whole lot of X-Men. I do have some Wolverine comics. Um, and I'm just my mind's going through a blank right now. Like various others, like What If, Quasar pops to my mind if you know who Quasar is, and um, oh gosh, I don't know. My mind's drawing a blank, but yeah, I have several Marvel, some DC. I started collecting DC when Superman died. I got that whole run of who's trying to replace Superman as he died after he died, and then Superman comes back and all that stuff. And then I have some Batman and Robin and some other things. So I was planning to make a video vlog of me trying to sell my comic books. I decided to sell them on eBay. I'll leave the eBay link below and on this channel. The thing is, so I started selling some of the books already, and then one of the books, UPS, I was shipping with UPS and they lost it, and it was like a valuable comic book. I had it graded from CGC and everything, and they just lost it. And if you so what UPS does, they will refund your money up to $100 if you don't have insurance on the shipping. If it's over $100, you should put insurance on it. And also, there's a process on submitting a claim, and there's also a process of submitting a claim through eBay if you use eBay as the shipping labels. Um, so what happened was I called UPS, and that was kind of like the wrong thing to do, because I explained to them I got it on I was an eBay seller, and I purchased the shipping label through them, but they went ahead submitted the claim, but I think they used eBay's account and not my account because I did not have an account at the time. So um the real process on what you should have done, and there's a PDF presentation on this online out there. I think and you could Google it, and it's on eBay site, I believe, or UPS's site. And basically, what you need to do if you don't have an account with UPS, you create one. Submit a claim through the website and select on there that you used a third party shipping label on that. That was the correct way. That way you could track the claim and and do what needed to be done. However, since they used eBay's, I suspect it was eBay's account. They did not use my account. I couldn't. I had to submit it as a third party myself, and I submitted my documents online and all that, but I could not track how it was doing. So I had to call customer service all the time, getting status and all that. And I finally, after months of going through this, um, I finally got my money back, basically, from the value of the comic book. So that took, it was a learning process. And when I was going through that, I stopped selling the comics because this kind of, uh, it upset me, basically. And I was, so now that I know the process and kind of going through, this is the, joys of selling on eBay. So, um, I'll be doing more. I'm still uh more comic book selling later on. And um yeah, I'll be selling more comic books, putting them up on eBay. And I will be doing like videos of my favorite comics later on. That's what I plan to anyway. And you know, we'll go from there. So, all right. I kind of mumble through that section. All righty. Let's continue on. Okay. And if you have questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll answer your questions. Cause I know I'm just kind of going off of this on the top of my head. You know. So, let's see. Another thing we did, we went to Mazatlan, in Mexico. This is a picture from our hotel balcony out onto the beach. And I had a good time there. It was really fun. We had not had a decent vacation like this for a while. There's a swimming pool, and let's see. There is the skyline of Mazatlan. And what else? And there's me on the beach. Those are my feet right there. And just me on the beach, just relaxing. And it was very nice. It was very nice. It was hot, but it was nice. This was like July when we went here. And then after that, I got COVID. Just like right while we were visiting, we had COVID. I did not find out until we got home, and I was sick. I took the test. I'm like, oh, I had COVID. So how long do I have to figure out how long I have to wait before I could go back to work and all that stuff. And I had to take an extended vacation, which I didn't plan for, nor really had the the vacation time from work for, but I had to do it anyway. But anyway, um, yeah. So it was a good vacation except for the COVID part. So. And then at the COVID, just God, still it wore me out, made me feel tired, and yeah, and I was burnt out of doing YouTube videos. Let's go on. Let's see what's next. Yeah. So according to that, so really at this point, I was so burnt out. I was tired. Normally, how I would do the videos is I would work, come home, you know, um, see how the wife was doing, do the family dynamic there. Maybe spend 1 or 2 hours playing games on the computer, making videos or whatnot. Or on an early Saturday morning, I would do the gaming videos and whatnot. But lately with the construction, the comic book thing, and um, yeah, gosh, mostly the construction. And after getting COVID, the I was just depressed. I was burnt out, and I just had to relax when I would come home from work. I just wanted to veg out. I did not want to do anything. I did not want to. I even limit like the videos I would normally watch on YouTube. I did not watch them. I was like so burnt out of YouTube that I just sat down, plop myself in front of Netflix and just vegged out and watch some shows in Netflix. And let's I want to go over the shows I watched with you. Let's do that. So here's first thing I had to watch was Vikings because I had not seen Vikings. They were on the History Channel but years ago, but I did not see it. Normally I don't watch TV. I watch streaming services mostly. But my wife is a TV watcher and I just mostly watch streaming services on the computer while she watches on the television. And so I've been watching Vikings. It came out. I'm like, I gotta watch that. So I binged watched Vikings, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole series. With Ragnar Lothbrok here, and even his sons. His sons is not pictured here, but yeah. And then you know, it's some generations, not like one generation. Him and then his sons and all that through the seasons, and I liked it. It was very good storytelling. All right, let's go to the next one, and then after that, I had to watch Vikings Valhalla. Uh, it takes place 100 years after Ragnar Lothbrok and his son's adventures, and so these are the kids of Eric the Red right here, and this is King Harold and it's all right. It's okay. I'm watching it. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it was good as the original Vikings, but it's good. It's this last season. I think it's season three. This last season, season three was pretty good. He goes Harold goes off to Constantinople. And it's interesting stuff there. I'm enjoying it. All right, what's the next one? Oh, Your Honor. So, yep, I also binge watched this. This was a show on Showtime. It's now on Netflix. Bryan Cranston, from Breaking Bad. In Breaking Bad, he was a chemistry teacher who turned who broke the law for his family is what his reasoning was, right? Well, now he is a judge in the judicial system and he's bending the rules to protect his son. It's along the same lines of Breaking Bad. It's I enjoyed it. It's interesting. I had to watch there's only 2 seasons. But and from what I gather, they're not going to continue on with the story. But it was I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a good show. Let's see what else. Is that okay? And now what I'm currently watching is Suits. I'm enjoying that one too. Again, I did not watch this while it was on air. But it's on Netflix. It's about this guy's here. He has like a photographic memory. Uh, got expelled out of Harvard. Not expelled. He got expelled, and the school he got expelled of, the dean knew the people at Harvard, made sure he would never go to Harvard, never become a lawyer, da da da. But this guy decides to hire him because of his photographic memory anyway, and he's trying to do good, but you know, uh, there's some deception going on. But I mean, he's trying to do good, and they're trying to keep the secret, all that stuff. This is the show that Meghan Markle was in. I did not know that at the time. I know about Meghan Markle because, of course, she married Prince Harry, and it was in the news and all that. And I knew her from there. But then when I saw that she was, I was like, this is the show she was on. Okay. All right, that's cool. So it's good to see her and the show. I enjoy the series. It's pretty good. I'm almost done with it. There's nine series. Is it? It's not seasons. There's 9 seasons altogether, and I'm on season 8, and I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's good. Um, I know my explanation wasn't that great. Because it kind of sounds like, well, that's horrible that they're hiring this guy that, without a law degree and all that. I'm like, yeah, yes and no. You just gotta see it. Just watch the first show. It's interesting. It's interesting. And the show after the seasons, they all go through some good character growth, and it's very entertaining. I like the show. And let me see. Okay, let's get into Halloween. So the game I'm going to be playing in Halloween is called Scarlethollow. If you guys have heard of Slay the Princess, it's from the same developing company that created Slay the Princess, which is called blacktabbygames. Um, the video is already uploaded, but it won't be released until October. And I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed this game a lot. It's a good story. It's not scary. It's a good story. I enjoy the story. It's basically like an online graphic novel, where you make decisions and your decisions are you, you're based on your decision is how the story progresses, basically. So I'm doing a one-time playthrough for this video series. The game is not fully released. There are 7 episodes of this game. It's an episodic game, and 4 episodes are released, and with 5, 6, and 7 being released sometime in the near future. Maybe 5 should be coming out soon this year. It's not going to be on my Halloween video, but maybe next year it will be. I will continue. I do plan on continuing this series every year, um, until all the episodes are released. So this year we're doing episodes 1 through 4. Next year, hopefully, we'll be doing 5. I'm sure it'll come out by then. And then whenever 6 and 7 comes out, we'll do that as well. But I enjoyed playing this game. Check out the videos when they come out in October. I highly encourage you. Let's continue on. Then also in October, we'll do some more phasmophobia. They had a new update. I logged into the game a little bit, just checked out the lobby. They have a new lobby. They reset the whole game account though. I am back to level 0. I had to um, agree to a new end user license agreement, which basically states this is not my game. I'm only leasing the game, and that the people who make Phasmophobia, they will go after you. If you try and change the game or modify the game, that's a no-no. Don't hack into the game. That's bad. And you know, basically don't screw with their game is basically what they said in the EULA, EULA. But what kind of irritates me is that it reset your account to back to 0. Now, I did not play a whole lot of Phasmophobia, so my level was not really that high up in the first place. But um, if I was a long time player in this, because what you do is as you solve as you figure out which ghost you are and you make money, you could buy more equipment and all that. And it seems like all that got wiped away. And it's basically in terms. Let's take this to what I know. I know LOTRO very well, right? So, like on my main character, if I was a maxed out main character, this would be similar to if SSG just wiped everything and returned me to 0. Now, I in here they also had like badge levels, so like at certain levels, I think you could get some of your stuff back, but I'm not sure because I was just at a low level anyway. But yeah, you could. I don't know. There were these badge levels, and based on your badge level, I don't know. I think they gave you some stuff back. I don't know. I guess that would be similar to a Valar. Um, Oh, that little Valar gift you could do to boost your character up to like level 50 or 100 or whatnot. I think they're similar to that. in term, from comparing it to LOTRO. But I don't know. I know that if I had a character that I was pretty much, if I was maxed out in phasmophobia and they wiped that out, that would totally discourage me from returning again. But we'll go through phasmophobia, check out what's new. We'll check out the tutorial at least. I plan on doing that. I don't have any videos uploaded left or play, but I plan to do that this month in time for Halloween. And is that it? Is that all? No, no, that is not it at all. We have to do some more Lotro, of course. We have to finish our Corsairs of Umbar um, expansion. And so after Halloween, we'll go ahead and get back to Lotro and go ahead and do more videos and finish the Corsairs of Umbar expansion. We'll definitely do that. I'm also, yeah, I'm not gonna. I might be playing some other games too. I just bought Gods of War off of Steam because it was on sale. I may be going through that. Um, I think that's it. Um, that's the videos I'm gonna do for now. And so I am planning to upload videos soon, definitely on Halloween. Um, and then um, and then we'll get back to Lotro and maybe God of War. But I am, as of right now, I am not gonna do a weekly video um, series. I'm gonna upload videos when I can, and basically trying to get back into the game, into the uploading, YouTube uploading, content creating game again. Just uh, as just trying to get back into it and trying to uh, kick it off. So I'm just gonna take my time, play the game, edit it, upload it, basically just whenever I can. I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm not going to stress out about it. I don't want to get burnt out again, and with all that stuff going on. And that's it. So that's the channel update. I this is where I'm going. Thank you all if you know for patiently waiting. And thank you all. If you're a subscriber or following the channel, thank you all. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for your patience. Again, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading on a weekly basis, but um, you know, but stuff happened, and I was just so burnt out. Um, Thank you guys for everything. I'll see you in Halloween. Take care.